Sub-Saharan Africa has the youngest population in the world and it's growing rapidly. By 2030, the United Nations estimates the region will be home to 25% of the world's 15 to 24-year-olds. How will Africa cope with this sizable new generation striving to study and work? Sofia Christensen has the second of 3 reports on the issue from Senegal's largest public university.
Professor Oumar Dieye teaches at Dakar's Cheikh Anta Diop University. 4 two-hour lectures to over 1,500 students and around 100 seminars per week, which he either takes on for poetry overtime or delegates to teaching assistants.
I feel exhausted, even dead if I can say so. But this is the job, and we are driven.
Senegal's main public university is enrolled at more than 4 times its capacity. In 2017, the student-to-lecturer ratio was a staggering 158:1 for the School of Humanities and 75:1 for the law school. Students wait months for their exam results. Teachers spend more than half the year marking papers. Classes don't start until December. And this year, for some students, the term didn't start until February.
Classes were meant to start in October, but today the calendar is completely messed up.
Professors complain about the limited possibilities for research.
Here, it is not like countries where you can find everything in the library. Even references relating specifically to Senegal can be easier to find abroad.
Cheikh Anta Diop grants 1 research trip every 2 years. But many teachers admit they travel more frequently, leaving students to fend for themselves.
Sometimes they announce the start of classes, but the teachers don't show up. We sometimes wait up to a month before starting lessons.
As student numbers have ballooned, teacher recruitment has been slow. In 2015, the government hired 210 new teachers for existing universities. Staff say this was insufficient and that it will take years for new recruits to attain full professor status. It's a challenge the Chancellor is acutely aware of.
From one day to the next, they will be asked to exercise a profession for which they have not yet been trained, and this will be a problem.
Space is another issue.
I would like to say this is my desk, but in reality, I share it with Professor Ba, Professor Lee, Professor Say, Professor Faye, and a few other colleagues.
The government has begun recruiting staff for 2 new universities, still under construction. Professors at Cheikh Anta Diop have their hands full. Sofia Christensen for VOA News, Dakar.